Craig Woodson, safety for the Golden Bears, and also a Texas native. Played high school football with Miles Jernigan. We have Miles coming up next, so we figure you may have a few questions about that. Anything else you'd like to ask Craig, let us know in the chat if you have a question. We'll get started with Jeff Ferrato from Cal Sports Report.
Greg, how you doing?
Doing great, man. Just getting ready for this game. Just excited to go back to Texas and play in front of family and friends. So I'm just locked in and focused right now.
Can you tell us how ready you think the defense is to take the next step and improve on what you did last year?
Man, I think we're definitely ready. When it comes to just practicing, we just practice with a lot more urgency, with a lot more focus and detail when it comes to just assignments and just running to the ball, just having that energy just coming out from the start to finish the practice. So I think we're going to be ready to just, take that step and just be better than we were last year and just make, the most strides we can, just be the best defense in the Pac-12. So I think everybody's locked in right now, and, that's what we need to, be where we want to be.
Thank you.
Okay, there are other first-round questions for Craig. We'll go ahead and go to Matt Moreno from Cal Rivals.
What's the excitement level like with not only for just the start of the season, but for a lot of the Texas guys to be able to, like you mentioned, go play in front of their friends and family again?
Yeah, all the Texas guys, we get super excited. This is my first time playing back in Texas. I know some of them guys already played when they played TCU like 2 years ago. So I think we're all just excited just to, have friends and family that, we don't get to see a lot. And also haven't seen in a while, just be able to watch us and just perform and do, play this game that we love in front of them. So, all of us Texas guys, we just super excited, man. We're ready.
Okay, any other first-round questions for Craig? Okay, if anybody has a Jeff or Matt or anybody has a question, go ahead. Let me know in the chat. We'll go back to Matt Moreno. Go ahead, Matt.
Obviously you've seen the progression of the defense over the course of spring and now training camp. Where do you feel like maybe some of the strengths are within this group? There was a lot of talk already with the coaches yesterday just about the improvement in the secondary in particular. Where do you kind of see the growth and improvement over the course of the last several months now?
Yeah, like you said, with the coaching staff saying the secondary, that's definitely an improvement. Just having a lot of depth when it comes to secondary and having a lot of guys that can play and be the starter, just driving that competition in that aspect. But also just pass rush, just getting to the quarterback. I think that's a lot of things that we've been working on this offseason, and especially like spring ball coming into the summer and fall camp. We got to get to the quarterback, we got to disrupt the timing of the quarterback and of them making their reads and getting their throws off. So I think just having that pass rush get there, and then, on the back end, we're going to handle what we can handle. But I think that was a big improvement. And then also just, everybody being, bought in to what we, got to accomplish. We're trying to get to the Pac-12 championship. We're trying to be the best defense we can be in the Pac-12. So, everybody having that mindset and just being, unified when it comes to that. I think that's just, a big aspect when it comes to trying to make it there. So.
Okay, we'll go to Jeff Ferrato. Go ahead, Jeff.
Greg, you talked about the defense, but what's your impression of your offense, having been practicing against them for weeks now?
Yeah, I think the offense definitely got a lot of things going on, and I don't want to say too much about what we got game plan wise and things like that, but I think we're gonna see a lot of explosive plays when it comes to offense, and seeing the ball on perimeter and also just going deep and even being able to run the ball. So I think we can do a lot of things. I think we have the right guys to do that, personnel wise. So I'm really just excited to get out of the field with them and let them put up points, and when it comes to defense, we're going to shut them down. So I'm ready for that.
With all due respect to what your offense was last year, is this night and day different than that?
Definitely. I mean, we got a whole new coaching staff, so when it comes to offense, so it's definitely going to be different. But I think a fan's going to be really excited when they, comes to North Texas, coming to that first game, seeing what we got to offer when it comes to offense. So I just tell everybody, just be ready for the show.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll go back to Matt Moreno. Go ahead, Matt.
What can you tell us about North Texas and their offense and what you've seen on the film and what they present to you guys as a defense?
Yeah, definitely a lot of tempo. We're used to kind of playing a little tempo when it comes to just experience from last year and things like that. being able to put the ball in perimeter, get it out fast and get going. Also, just spreading the offense out and running the ball up the middle, doing a lot of things like that. So I think in practice we're definitely dialed into those things. I definitely think like we're gonna come out ready when it comes to Saturday. But they do a lot of things that are pretty good. So we got to just be locked in on keys and details and assignments.
Okay, guys, anybody else with the final question? Nobody wants to know about his high school glory days? Maybe we should have invited the Grand Prairie media outlets. But if you guys don't have any, we'll save those for post game. So anyway, thanks, Craig. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.